So yeah, this is our Tenno's Next Top Model segment for our new viewers. Essentially, every other week, every other episode, we do a segment called Tenno's Next Top Model, where we give out like a little theme or a challenge that you guys have to follow to create some lovely Captura scenes. And this week's was the Classic Color Palette Challenge, where you were required to use only the colors from column 3 of the Classic palette.
This one's definitely like a little more of a challenge.
This one was kind of confusing because there's exceptions, extensions. Yeah, we promise the next one won't be as confusing, or I won't word it as poorly.
I was the one who thought of this idea because I, for the longest time, was in a section of time where there were no like free color palettes from the market. So all I had was the middle row, and I hated it. So I everyone gets to suffer, yay!
So yeah, we're doing something a little different. We decided to show off the first place winners, and oh, would you look at that? It's people called Logan, Becky, and Jason. Hey, congratulations, guys! Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, those are really good. I really like how you use the blue there. My favorite, I would say.
So, guys, you guys are missing out. The Excalibur there has an MRM on.
Alright. Wrong way.
So you can tell we're the Captura gods here.
Alright, we'll start off with our first one. This is Nixcalibur by let's see, I have all the names right here. By Two Steps Ahead. So this is Nixcalibur, and it looks very lovely. It looks like a copy of it just looks like a female Excalibur.
This one was really cool looking.
I'm a big fan of the
This is nice.
The
armor
pose,
color. It's like,
yeah.
we're gonna say it looks exactly like the OG Excalibur.
Yeah, you got the accents and everything. It looks really good with the limited constraint.
It looks pretty. Nyx is Excal's little sister or something. And just imagine just your bratty Tenno little sister.
I remember from
Bro.
Nyx and Excalibur are both from DE's first game, which is Dark Sector. And there's two skins that pay homage to that game. There's the Nemesis Nyx skin, which is I think like her first kind of deluxe skin, and then there's the Proto Excalibur, which is like Excalibur's first deluxe skin. I have that game, but I haven't played. I haven't finished it. No, Koala, we're not starting that joke.
Hey, step bro.
Alright.
Please don't ban me, Twin.
Next up, we have Cloacus's Wisp.
This one's really good too. I'm a fan of red and black.
Rocking the Wisp racks. Love it. You guys know that Wisp is my favorite, so you're trying to get some favoritism points, and it's definitely working.
It isn't working for me. I'm kidding. It's very lovely. I like the lights. It's kind of like the way the lights are focusing. You just see the two red eyes from the Wisp in the back.
Is it
Low-key terrifying.
Is it the Zundi pistol? Or is it the? I think it's the Zundi pistol skin. I can't tell though. The one you get from Empyrean.
Oh yeah.
Next we have another Wisp, which is awesome. Flowers Wisp. I don't know if Flowers is in the stream, but I love Wisp, and she actually my current Wisp fashion was actually designed by her. Here, let me show it.
Also, wasn't Nyx the failed attempt at giving each Warframe two genders? I don't know. I wasn't around Warframe long enough.
Becky had asked me to see if I could make a storm wisp, and mine came out very bad. So Flower has actually helped me design one that looked a little bit better. So I'm a big fan of it. I like the coppers.
We the wisps, we the wisps,
Yeah.
we the wisps.
2 wisps.
All right, next up we have
Spaghetti.
Fox Damon's Nidus,
This one's really
which
cool.
looks super badass. That helmet,
I
the pose.
Yeah, the pose, the background fits so good with him.
he looks like he's literally coming to kill me.
And I'm sure they always have just this set resolution or like perspective that they do. It's always just like that long rectangle. It looks almost like a banner. I like it.
Yeah, I like it. It's like
It adds to their style. It's like a little signature kind of thing.
I think the real star of this capture though is that fern in the front.
Oh yeah, totally.
The fern.
Hey.
Gay and depressed.
Hello, gay.
Welcome to the stream. We're just doing the Tenno's next top model. Next we have, this is Koala's Mesa. It reminds me of the one that Becky's done, where it's like a Wild West gunslinger kind of thing.
This one's really cool.
Rocking the Ekjagaras.
Yeah, I definitely like how I like the pose with the arms crossed. That looks pretty sick. Guys, they just make a big X. They make a big X with guns. There's the 2 guns up, and then it's the regulators.
Yeah.
It's just a big.
That's the I think that's the Hydron background. The one. I don't know what it's called. I just know it's in Hydron. Then we got. Let's see. Here we go. I wonder if someone recognizes this one.
Alright. Hold on. For those who are asking what happened so far, and what's been shown, we've had a couple wisps, an Excalibur.
Yeah, I'll go back and show you
Mesa.
guys.
And to re-clarify the color challenge, classic palette, middle column.
We had a Nyx. We had a Grax Wisp. We had a Delusion Wisp. We had a Forest Guardian Nidus kind of thing. I'm a big fan. I always love the Earth tile set backgrounds. We had the Mesa, and I think this is where you joined in. I know everyone's Wisp because they know it's my favorite. It might be default because you could keep some colors default. You just had to change at least 2 of them that wasn't the emissives or energy colors.
The gold color on the Mesa is actually the default color for
yeah, it's just the default for regulators. And then here we go. We have Kuva Queen's Garuda. I just love I love the entire scene of it. I think it looks like it's getting ready to tell a story. I might make this my because Kuva my phone background is already your Korra. Or no, you had the mag with the lens pointing up.
Yeah.
And then we got this one. This might be my new background. It looks better than my Wisp one.
Stop being so talented, every single one of you. I swear, on God, I will come to your house after quarantine is over and give you a big old hug if you don't stop being so gosh darn talented.
Next up, we have another Mesa. We have Nightingale's Mesa this time.
Sounds really good too.
The pose is really
I
nice.
said after it's over, Koopa Queen.
I like
After
it.
it's
Becky's
over,
social
I'll give you a big
distance.
old hug.
Yeah,
I know.
This is cool. The armor added on. Colors all go really well.
The reds are nice.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is about like Mesa using using white for Mesa, or just keeping the white, but it always just looks good.
I
like the red
have a lot of
lights, like-
trouble. I have a lot of trouble working with dark colors on Mesa. Like my Mesa right now looks like the Vandal set.
Yeah, it looks.
It's blue and
sick.
orange.
Tide Pod?
No,
Because-
it's not a Tide Pod. Okay,
I
for
made
anyone
a
who thinks
Hold on, before you switch from Mesa, guys, if you look at Mesa's face, Mesa is wearing a face mask and practicing proper protocol.
It's true.
oh my
It's true.
god.
Mesa is the safest.
This is the Mesa that I roll with for now.
Because Dibadome, yeah. My Mesa actually currently has no white on her. She looks like a cowboy because the vengeful chill ephemera looks like dust, other than
Dimmadome.
like the little snowflakes.
Yeah,
Doug
I
Dimmadome,
think
home of the famous Dinsdale Dimmadome.
I think the blue and orange look good. She looks like she's like Vandal Mesa. I like it.
I like her.
But
She's
then
nice.
again, apparently my Desert Spirit Wisp looked like
Yeah.
Agent Orange. Never gonna
Flowers,
let you down
flowers
for that
matter.
one. Rude. Even though I know you're just kidding. I know you were teasing me. I'm just teasing you back. Relax. All right, let's go back to Tenno's next top model. We got a few more left. Up next we have Rollins Excalibur. Looking awesome. Oh, and
share the story.
yeah, Rollin, do you mind if I share the story? Wait, info permission. Do you mind if I share the story, Rollin?
I'm gonna say no, you can't, and then like. I think that is the immortal skin, and Jason, you have permission to share.
Okay.
So.
Alright, so I'll read through it. Okay, so this is from my DMs with Rollin. Let me see if I can find them. There it is. Okay, so he said, so here's my entry. I know you didn't ask, but I'll tell you the story behind it anyways. So this is actually my fashion frame from when I started with Warframe, and I wanted to make full use of the 3 appearance tabs. But because I had literally nothing but this skin and the Sindana, I decided to make a red, a blue, and a green one, which I would switch for every mission based on whether it's an offensive mission, red, like capture or exterminate, a defensive mission, blue, like defense or interception, or an infiltrative mission, green, like spy or rescue. I really hope to include all 3 in the shop, but with some Photoshop magic, but I'm not skilled enough yet, so this suffices. I think it looks great.
That's what I think we all really liked. It was the pose is great, the colors, the picture looks so sharp, the background.
I like the
Alright.
immortal skin. I need to invest in some of those.
The only thing that's off about Rollin is that his red is just a little too or not his red. I think it was his white. It was like 1 to the left of the central palette, and you know it wasn't that big of a deal because you know this challenge itself was, you know, a little bit of a mess. So we made some exceptions for people. It's it's like if you had 1 color off, you were alright, but you know, if you had like every color from like, I don't know, you took the infested palette and submitted a Crayola frame, that was clearly against the rules.
Yeah. Speaking of which, no, there will not be a Crayola frame color palette challenge because my eyes hurt.
Actually,
what you guys said.
there, at some point, I don't care what Becky says, but we're totally doing Crayola frame.
Maybe.
I'm
very
not
well
being
maybe.
I'm not going to be part of that capture.
We are totally doing Crayola frame.
My eyes will bleed.
It's not the next one or the one after that, but it's coming. I promise. Maybe when we hit
Definitely
like
on the list.
maybe for a milestone we'll do one of those.
You better pay me plat to even look at the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, Roland. You know, it was my fault to begin with, and I gave the option to a lot of people if they wanted to redo theirs when they had submitted it incorrectly, but
Call me. Eventually. Crayola, eventually.
Crayola eventually. Yes, I promise.
it's on
I
the
promise
list.
it will be a thing. We'll do it. Just submit
We have
your
such a big-
most colorful clashing frames.
Y'all, if you want
My
to submit colorful flashing frames to begin with, we have
favorite.
join our Discord if you haven't,
Oh my
because we
god.
have a Captura and Fashion
Plug it.
page in which you can post all the Crayola frames to your heart's content.
Plug it.
I plugged it.
Yeah, if you scroll down just below the stream, I haven't set up a bot yet, so I can't do the exclamation point Discord, but just below us, right next to About Us, there's the we got the words. The Discord invite right there. It says join our Discord. Little
See,
Becky
randomize.
Cephalon shouting it out.
Yeah. Also, randomize and hope for the best color challenge. That's what Crayola frame is.
All right. I think last but not least we have one more, and it's LV's Valkyr. And I like the in. This is like one of the few in action capturas we've seen from
In-action capturas
in
are,
all
like,
of them.
hard.
They're hard to do, yeah.
Because
Yeah,
of course you can turn turn off like the particle-y things, but that I feel like it kind of ruins the feel sometimes. But just that action shot and the flipped upside down. What is happening?
Oh
to
my
that?
god.
Grenadier just getting decked.
Honestly, he's just ragdolling.
Yeah, it looks like the frame just came up behind it as like nothing personnel, kid, and then down. They're just dead.
When we're talking about randomize, I've lost so many fashion frames just because I've accidentally hit the randomize all.
Yeah,
I know it's so painful.
I know there's you actually pick out the colors and stuff.
I know. I can't wait for Crayola frame. All right. I think that's it for all our submissions. We have some to show off afterwards, but just because I asked you guys if you wanted to show any of your Captura off, so I'll have to put them up in a few minutes. Maybe we'll do that while we just chat, because we're rounding out the time. But let's
Have you guys experimented with Ragdoll of Nova 2s in the simulacrum? No, because I do not own Nova. Unfortunately, and I'm very sad about it. Anyway, so.
Alright, so do we want to... Well, we did something different this time, guys. We examined all the submissions ahead of time, and instead of just going to be right back and talking about it, we decided we'd cut that kind of thing out and just jump into deciding. Just go ahead and tell you guys what we decided.
Yeah, no need to make you guys wait.
Alright, so ready to go?
Mhm.
I actually don't remember. I guess I'll find out.
Yeah, it's in our...
Oh, yes. Alright, so third place was... Two Steps Ahead's Nyx. Nyxcalibur. We really liked how you just kind of encapsulated the challenge, but it just looks nice. It's creative and unique.
Yeah, the scene itself looks really good.
It speaks, I'm new, but I know how to play the game, so don't get in my way energy.
It speaks, I'm new, and I played Wisp, and I killed the forward a bunch and got Nyx, not Wisp. Next, in second place, we have Fox Damon's Nidus.
We love this Nidus.
It is looking hella sick, man.
Jason called me out because I am Nidus main, so
Yeah,
It's
Logan's
definitely
like, oh,
the
you know,
top
I
winner.
don't think this helmet looks too good, and I'm like, yeah, how do you think about it now?
Yeah, he saw the capture and he's like, okay, that's pretty bomb.
Okay, but we're all biased, so
yeah, Jason's a Wisp main. That's why there's so many in
that's
here.
why there's so many.
Yeah, you guys know
Wisps.
they go.
You guys know.
Nidus and Volt,
Yeah.
and you guys got the first and second place.
You guys
All right.
can't be biased to me because I play a lot of Warframes.
Like,
I have
which
my
Trinity
favorites.
you want to do?
See, but the thing about Trinity is when it comes to like the Strega skin, like you can use like Trinity Prime and all that kind of stuff, but when it comes to the like Strega skin, you can't fashion frame that ever.
Prove Becky wrong. Fashion frame the Strega skin, guys. Send it to her. Give her something to put on.
If you do a Gara fashion, I will be very happy with you. I want to get now that I have Warframe hooked up to Steam, I want to get the Gara operator fashion, but that's real life money that I do not have.
All right. And lastly, we have our first place winner, which is gonna be Rollins Excalibur. We're just we're a big fan of the story it tells. The even though like one of his colors is a little off, it looks great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all really liked it. It was all in our vote.
It was all in our vote.
It's like the pose, the stance.
It resonates like I'm new and I'm excited to start. And the story it really did it for us. Super cute.
Because this whole challenge was about like
What you can do
just
at the
using
very
what you
beginning.
have. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And sure, we allowed different Warframes. We weren't gonna make you like choose from the 3 basic starts and like all that kind of stuff. But
Okay, but Kuva, we did have a best in show, so we thought yours definitely looked. While it didn't win first place, we just it didn't. We couldn't really see the colors that well, but we thought that it looked absolutely astounding. I love it. It's my new PC background.
Kuva, you've received the award of becoming Jason's PC background. I don't know how valuable that is to you.
Yeah. So.
Right, so should we do our last couple not submissions, but show offs?
Yeah.